Hi FBC, youth, kids, families. It's Sarah and I'm here to bring you the last devotion in our Do Not Be Afraid Advent series. You can hear my chickens. It snowed. Did you guys get outside? It was pretty fun. The chickens, they don't like it so much. So they're staying in their coop and whining about it. But this has been a really special week. Not because of the snow necessarily, but because this is Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And as part of our Christmas curriculum, we'll read Luke 2, 1 through 7. In those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered. Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and family of David. He went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in bands of cloth, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them at the inn. This is part of the Christmas story that we've been reading in different forms and acting out in a pageant and praying about and celebrating for the past few days, and that can go on through the whole Christmas season, which is longer than just one day. We can carry that with us every day. And one of the ways that we can carry that with us is by really feeling Christmas. What does Christmas smell like? Sound like? What do you remember seeing on Christmas morning? Who are you with? How do you feel? God gives us all of this to make these times memorable, special, and to let us know that He is in us and with us, and that Christ is with us. So in our lesson this week, we make this a special day by remembering it in our whole bodies and carrying that with us throughout the year. In fact, our project for this week is to make a telescope to look at the stars, to focus on certain stars as we look into the night sky. You might remember recently we had Jupiter and Saturn coming together in what's called a conjunction that happens every 20 years or so. And the two of the planets coming together in the night sky looked like a bright star. That happened on December 21st, the winter solstice, when the day is the shortest and the sky is the darkest. And we begin to hope for the light of spring and summer to return. A very, very special moment. Maybe you all didn't get to see that because we were busy having rain and snow, which was also a blessing. But you can use this time when we're off from school and when we're at home to read the instructions in the Do Not Be Afraid packet to make yourself a telescope. And even if it doesn't have lenses in it, it narrows our focus so that we can see what we are focused on. Let this time of Christmas last, and let this time be our focus today and throughout the year. Merry Christmas.